biscotti. I hate how the, like, prompt of speaking to him is, like, right where the entrance is. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Yooka-Laylee. Today we're gonna be just going a little bit further in here, just to, like, show you what's here, basically. So there's just one more thing we can do in Bernie's esophagus. I don't think this is his esophagus, but I don't know. That's just the first, like, internal organ that comes to mind. Is that an internal organ or just a part of the body? See, this is why I probably shouldn't be doing 2 of these in a row, but I am anyway, because, like, fuck the police. Especially now. Who designed that? That sucked. Alright, so Mr. Tyler Baldwin, I'm calling you out. Your challenge was ass. Who the fuck is even named Tyler anyway? What a fucking white boy ass name. Or white girl ass name, because it is surprisingly unisex, even though, like, only 2 girls in existence have ever been named Tyler, and I've known one of them. But yeah, not a particularly exciting objective, and also kind of not a fun one either, but I'll take that over the fucking plow thing. Because at least it's over in less than 2 minutes. Yeah, I got the PG last time. Just had to check, because I did not remember. As you've probably figured out by now, my brain tends to get a bit frazzled when doing these. And, oh, for the love of God. Alright, there we go. Much less painless this time, I guess? Maybe, like, slightly more? I don't know, maybe even just the same. Hard to really say, but yeah, the main reason I wanted to do Bernie first last time is because after you get Bernie down, a lot more of the map opens up. Well, not so much more of the map, but basically the entirety of the icymetric palace gets heating in, like, the vents and such. And that's part of why I couldn't do that objective from earlier. Well, earlier. What's over here? I don't remember which way goes where. Okay, this is Rexter's thing. I guess we can do this right now. Why not? So yeah, here's the puzzle. Most of these are fake, but one of them is real. Can you guess which one's real? Can you guess? I don't know why they even bother to hide the play coins. They're never hidden anywhere particularly interesting to find them. They're always hidden, like, right next to where Rextro is. Kind of like the, honestly, kind of like the Mollycool too, but at least then it's not, like, literally 5, like, inches away from where Rextro is. Right, so we're gonna have to do a Rexter minigame. Probably the most tolerable one, but it's also the one that's more or less just waiting and dicking around for a little while. Glaciators. So, Glaciators. So, for this first round, In Glaciators, the only real failure state is to not survive. You don't have to get a certain point total or anything, you just have to survive till the end. You only have like 3 hit points in Glaciators, I think. And even then, I don't even know if you can actually lose them. Let's test the hypothesis. Yeah, you can't even lose them. It's crazy, ain't it? So, actually, there might not even be a failure state just outright. So, wanna know how to beat Glaciators? Just sit here, do nothing. So the whole 2.5 minutes, Glaciators takes place. No. I just sat there doing nothing the whole time. Alright, so let's play that again and actually show off what to do in it. Because I kind of didn't that time. So we need 1400, well, more than 1400 in order to beat Rextra's score. Should be easy enough to get that score. So, Glaciators. If you want to actually get a good score in Glaciators, basically what you want to do is you want to pick up those quills as they fall. If you take damage, I believe you lose points. Yeah, indeed you do. And falling into the water, when those platforms do, does of course count as taking damage, so doing that costs you points. That being said, Glaciators isn't too hard to get the high score on. In fact, honestly, it would probably be kind of fun if you like tried to go for it with a score attack. It's probably like the one Rextra game that would be kind of fun to play like normally. It's just like in the context of you're forced to do it for the game, for your completion and all that jazz. It's kind of boring. Yeah, invincibility, I don't think it... Yeah, invincibility doesn't count for the falling into a pit azoids. But it does count for everything else pretty much. Like getting hit by a duder. Getting hit by a duder is literally everything else. But yeah, if you fall into the water, then you still take damage even if you're invincible. Hey, check it out, we still need to do that, like, quick attack to keep our air if we want to make some of these jumps. Because we don't have the flight ability in here, and yeah, see, got like 17 minutes left and I'm already like a decent amount over the high score limit, and I'm not even really paying much attention. So yeah, I could totally just like jump on over here for the remainder of it and be fine. Well, especially now because I'm like right next to the limit anyway. So that's fun. Well, not really, but I don't know, maybe I should just try and like get a high score in Glaciators and see if I have fun with it. So that's like the one that I feel like would be kind of fun to play, just on its own. No. Alright, so there's that. We've got just a little bit more to explore on this side of the icymetric palace. So let's see what all there is to see. Oh hey, it's this thing. This is mildly annoying. You have to like do the slightly delayed high jump to jump over these things, and if you get hit by them, I think it's... Oh shit. It's an instant kill. Thankfully, they stop spawning after you get the Pagey, but they're still kind of annoying. Alright, so over here, what's over here? Oh. Well, that's about it. And so here we are again, right back here at this puzzle I was talking about earlier. So, as I was saying earlier, this puzzle stumped me for the longest time. You can like push this block and do all that, but I didn't realize exactly how I was supposed to do anything with that. Turns out, you're supposed to ground pound these cyan tiles here. All of these can be ground pounded, and they make sort of path all the way over to that vent over there. Yeah, you can't actually like ground pound two of them at once, and I probably should have been doing that for most of these. Just because that's a little faster than just ground pounding each of them individually. But yeah, so you do that, and now you can just push this over to the vent, and taking it over to the vent will just let the vent melt it. That's pretty much it. And yeah, the Pagey does melt, but thankfully they have a spare. It's fine. It is always fine. Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, I hate aiming these fucking things when I don't have the proper aiming camera for it. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna cheese this, because I've got enough health that I don't need to care. Alright, let's see. Okay. This should be fine. And there we go. Got ourselves just one more of those. Alright, I think there's not much beyond here we can do just yet, but again, not super great memory of how everything connects in here. So let's see. Oh, I think we actually can do stuff in here. We can at least get a little bit farther. Alright, so let's go. First things first. Heavy. So you have to make like 2 loops around of all this. Timer on this is lenient enough. So, yeah, it's fine. Not particularly exciting, but, you know, it's at least better than some of the other challenges we've been doing in here. Like, I should probably, like, say outright, I'm not a huge fan of the icymetric palace, just in general. Yes, fight fire with fire, as they say. There we go. Alright, let's grab that butterfly. Just get us a bit more health. What's beyond here? I think, yeah, this is something we can't do yet. Well, we can get past here if we want to be, like, really sneaky. But I'm pretty sure what's past here is something we can't do unless we, like, have another ability from later anyway. Which is weird since... Actually, it's kind of weird that we can't get past here, because... we can jump high enough to make it over this fence. Like, yeah, look at this. There's just an invisible wall there. And after I praised this game for not having like a shit zillion invisible walls everywhere. Oh well, got that open for later. So all is fine for me. I guess now all we gotta do is make the return trip over to Placetown, and I think for us it's a little bit easier this time. Just because we've got this... Hang on. Yeah. Tim Lugbazerg Robbins. How do you pronounce that? Lugbazerg. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be complaining. I mean, nobody can pronounce my handle. But still, at least mine resembles a word. Anyway, just a little bit more to go in the icymetric palace before we can just head on and be done with all this. How much stuff have we gotten in here anyway? 18 out of 25. I think we have about, like, 22 total once we've gotten everything. Alright. Pretty simple challenge here. Nice. Let's just grab all these butterflies just so we aren't screwed later. Come on. Alright. Hang on. So, over here, got just one more challenge. Not a particularly difficult one, but kind of a confusing one to control just because it's kind of like that, It's kind of like that, that sniping challenge, the target practice challenge in the first world, except you can't go into the aiming mode because we're in the icymetric palace. Like, this is me clicking L3. So yeah, not great, but you know, it is what it is. Oh god, I hate this one. Can we just do this later? I don't like this. Oh, whatever. I guess if you want to do this on your own, just, like, look around here, memorize how much bullshit there is, because this is just a test of how much of this fucking bullshit in this room you can see. Icy. Yes, get it? Because icy can also be said as I-C. How does a piece of paper get a fake tan? Alright. Let's see. What's our first question? How many tiles are on the floor in this room? I don't fucking know. Okay, I guess that many. How many entrances are there to this room? One. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. This last one is also easy. Okay. How many? Thankfully for this one, we can just look this up. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and yeah, all quiz answers. Does this? Okay, Pagian icymetric palace was 15. Torches 7. Okay. Well, I guess that's the answer. Yeah, I did look up a guide for that, because I don't care. It's like... Look, I'm not gonna spend all my time here just memorizing the layout and how many fucking torches there are in this room. I don't care. And the game lets me do that. I can just look up a guide, take all the time in the world to answer that, and it'll be fine. Like, really. Why would I not? Who designed this? Yeah, fuck you, Patrick Earley. Actually, who designed this too? Was this the same dude? I don't think it was. That would be weird. Okay, I guess either this was the same dude, or it was a platonic staffer and they didn't feel the need to credit themselves. Or themself, I guess. Because, you know. Peoples. Normally this is where I'd cut, but we've only got, like, one more thing to do in this level. Well, two more things to do in this level before we end off, and I don't want to end a video, or start a video on, like, a couple objectives in one level. That just feels wrong. But I'm gonna do it anyway. There's something back here.